What's going on? It's Astronaut H, and this is the What More Do You Want Network. Now, in this video, I will be discussing, of course, the ongoing drama and saga behind Jimmy Butler. Now, it's been allegedly rumored or reported that Kevin Durant actually wants the Phoenix Suns to acquire Jimmy Butler. I don't know how true it is, but seeing as though, everything that's going on with Butler and the Miami Heat and the drama that's going on with that particular team, I really don't see a situation where Butler returns to the Miami Heat. Yes, he does have a player option coming up next season, but I really don't see a situation where it works for the Miami Heat to bring Butler back. They are playing a lot better. I'm speaking of the Miami Heat for a second. They are playing a lot better since Butler's suspension. Hero is ascending as he has been throughout this season, but I just don't see a situation where after Butler returns to the team chemistry, right? I feel like that's what that whole thing is, right? Because you look at what Butler was doing prior to the suspension and the things he was saying. So I don't know if guys are going to rally back around him. I don't know. This is just me speculating. But let's use the trade scenario for a second, right? Because the trade will have to involve Bradley Beal, another player who now coming off the bench, you look at and say, okay, is he willing to, be that guy and says, okay, I'll waive my trade clause to go to Miami for the acquisition of Jimmy Butler for the Phoenix Suns, because we know Bradley Beal is 100% a professional. He has never, in this situation came out and bashed any of his teammates and things like that, organization, anything like that. So you look at that. So at the end of the day, I feel like when you look at Jimmy Butler and maybe going to the Phoenix Suns and Kevin Durant supposedly saying the comments that he said, and I really don't know if that's 100% true, but if the Suns are going to get Butler to team up with Booker and Durant, I don't know if that's still enough for them to get over the hump. And by get over the hump, I mean win a championship. Because the Phoenix Suns, with a different roster, went to the NBA Finals with a completely different roster full of younger, emerging, talented guys. Cam Johnson, Mikal Bridges, DeAndre Ayton, guys like that. Like, they went very far in the NBA Finals with a different collective. Chris Paul. And the only person I believe is still remaining from the actual roster is Devin Booker, if I'm not mistaken, right? But you look at what could happen in the future when it comes to the Phoenix Suns. The roster could be looking a whole lot different. Now, do the Miami Heat want to move Butler before the deadline? Because the deadline is about a few weeks away. We're about almost a month, a little bit under a month before the trade deadline. And I don't know if the Miami Heat want to move him or as urgent to move him as first seen. I thought it was going to be, okay, they suspend Jimmy and they look for the right deal instantly to make it happen and just cut ties there. But maybe this deal isn't as easy as some people think, right? Maybe it's going to be a lot of moving parts. Maybe there's a third team that's going to have to be involved to make a situation like this work. But Phoenix is still on the table when it comes to the trade destinations of Jimmy Butler. Again, like I said, do I see him ultimately ending up in Phoenix? It's a possibility. Do I think it's a higher possibility of him staying with the Miami Heat? No. I think Jimmy Butler days in Miami are over. I really don't see him coming back in a situation where it's productive for the team to the Miami Heat. So let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Do you guys see Jimmy Butler going to the Phoenix Suns, getting traded there, or do you guys see Jimmy Butler actually finishing out this season with the Miami Heat? Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Hit that notification bell to know anytime a video is being uploaded to the channel. This is Astronaut H. This is What More Do You Want Network, and I'll catch you guys on the next video.